Good Wednesday morning. I'm Meteorologist Ted Schmidt. Today, a little unsettled as we move along through the mid-morning hours. We are looking at some showers building in. A little less humidity in the air, and certainly not as warm as recent days. Overall, getting kind of a break from the rich humidity we've experienced recently, but still a little threat of rain on the backside of the cold front that went through the area yesterday. So look for a little bit of rain, extra clouds for a big stretch of the day, but I do think we're going to see some sunshine late in the day. So if you're patient, maybe around 4 or 5 o'clock, we'll begin to see some sun. That should help warm temperatures back well into the 70s. Right now, 62 is where we start our morning. It's just a couple of minutes before 9 o'clock here on this Wednesday morning. Very light northeast winds that's been drawing in that drier air. You get a nice break from that mugginess, at least not as obnoxiously humid as it was yesterday. Of course, that humidity fueled those thunderstorms. We had some pretty robust storms, some pretty heavy rain in some spots. We had 57/100ths of an inch of rain here officially in Rochester at the station, 9/10ths of an inch of rain yesterday, and there were a couple of spots in Rochester around the city that had a little more than an inch, so there was quite a bit of rain to be had. But today, much lighter rain ahead of us as we look at the situation here for our Wednesday, looking at the possibility of light rain. And then over the weekend, the heat comes back. We're talking about some sticky, warm, and potentially unsettled weather, maybe more thunderstorms for the weekend time frame once again. But again, for today, we get a break from humidity and heat. 78 the expected high. If we fall short of 80 for high temperature, if we don't get to 80, it'll be the first time this month. And this morning already, one thing we've done, we've reached the 50s. We had not been cooler than 60 degrees the entire month. Here we are on the 15th day of July. And now we're just finally getting at least a break from more seasonable warmth. It's not typical to necessarily have the 50s, but not unusual. We actually generally see something like that. 62 would be the climate average, but 50-something, not unusual to do it every once in a while. And so today, a little cooler version of July weather. 61 right now in Rochester, 63 in Mesa City, 63 in Winona here, just a couple of minutes before 9 o'clock. A light northeast breeze, dew point 58. That's not too bad. Air pressure is steady, 30.06 inches of mercury. Increasing clouds, showers on the map. We'll see maybe some breaks of late day sun, certainly by 4 or 5 o'clock. 78 the expected high, with just brief light showers, mainly for the midday hours. You'll see that in some of my graphics, calling it midday rain, late day sun. Here are the showers streaming northeastward on the backside of that front that is well south of us. As we zoom out, you see the front is now moving into Missouri. That's what the strongest thunderstorm activity is. A severe weather outbreak is really expected there in parts of Missouri and central and southern Illinois later today. But for us, it's benign rain showers for about the next 6 or 7 hours. And then we'll see some breaks of the clouds by 4 or 5 o'clock and for the early evening. Severe weather risk from the Storm Prediction Center well southeast of us. And then tomorrow, not even rain chance. The only day this week there's no rain chance for us. Some sunshine tomorrow, high temperature back in the low 80s, and then move along mid and upper 80s by Friday. Thunderstorms to the northwest to get a little stronger. I think we're going to stay mainly rain-free until late afternoon, and by the time some of the storms develop here, pretty weak stuff. Non-severe, not heavy, but maybe a couple of isolated storms late Friday. Here's Futurecast looking at what we're facing today. Periods of light rain, especially south and east of Rochester. We see some isolated thunderstorms developing in northeast Iowa around 3 or 4 o'clock. By 5, we begin to really clear things off. We'll have some sun that around 5 or 5:30 help us reach the upper 70s. So there's our shot at least getting close to 80, but it'll take a while to get there because of the clouds and those northeast winds. Humidity starting tomorrow, not too bad, but we see on Friday the dew point gets close to 70. By day 3 there, you see that on that graphic, that's the highest. We're going to be a dew point around 75 degrees. That would by far be the most humid we will have felt all season long. And we couple that with high temperatures in low and mid 90s, heat index levels around 100 on Saturday. Of course, that also primes the atmosphere for some thunderstorms later on. We'll have that in our 7-day, but it could be some stronger activity Saturday evening. Today, periods of light rain. We go into the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock time frame. Rain moves out. Sunshine by early evening. High temperatures mid and upper 70s. Tonight, clear skies. A shower chances stay north of us. We'll drop into the mid 50s. And then tomorrow, really nice looking day. Warm sunshine, more of a southwesterly breeze around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Not too much mugginess in the air. High temperatures in the low and mid 80s. Makes us wish that we had Thursdays downtown going on, because I'm thinking about that. Every time I see a Thursday that looks like this, I think we should be out there on Thursdays downtown, 1st and 3rd, heart of the Med City. Would be a great day for it. Unfortunately, that is not the case this year. But anyway, today, periods of light rain until about 3 or 4 o'clock. Tomorrow, rain-free day. Looks like a terrific Thursday. And then Friday, Shower chances, some storms after about 3 or 4 o'clock until about 7 or 8 in the evening. Just a couple of isolated storms there. Midday showers, sunshine late today, 78. Some spots in North Iowa, extra clouds and showers holding on longer, only low 70s. Preston and down towards Decorah, only low half of the 70s because of the clouds and rain chances. 78 today, we dropped to 55 tonight. And then tomorrow, make our way back to the low 80s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour today. Clear and cool tonight, mid 50s. And then tomorrow, a lot of sunshine, southwest breeze, 83 for your Thursday. Outlook for the weekend, of course, we saw the sun on Thursday. Friday, isolated storm chances late. Saturday, perhaps some strong evening storms, or at least some thunderstorms that may become strong. It's still a few days away, but we'll be watching that. And then just a hit-and-miss thunderstorm chance Sunday, but some warm sunshine, otherwise a fairly humid day, upper 80s. 7-day forecast next week, not as hot or sticky, low 80s, and a couple of storms here and there Monday and Tuesday, but those chances not necessarily widespread at this point. So the heat, humidity for just a few days this weekend, that's what's great about where we live. Variety, even in summer. You get some warm days and some really hot days, and then you get a long stretch of mild days and break from mugginess that goes on for a few days. You get a little variety, and it's not oppressively hot and humid the entire summer. And I've lived elsewhere, and that was the case farther south. But you don't want that. I don't want that anyway. I like the little variety, a little heat once in a while, and then back off every so often. And thunderstorms, not every day, but we have at least a small chance here and there. But it's typical July weather. Meantime, enjoy this fairly quiet Thursday, at least a day that is severe weather free, and have a great Wednesday. We'll see you right back here on Thursday.